Hello and welcome to a Minecraft building tutorial for walls and for a door. Now, lots of people, including the people that I know, they struggle with building a lot, especially with just trying to get started with layering and depth, although it's really not that hard to decorate exteriors and walls. So in this video, I'm going to go about a simple design on how to get you started on your building journey. Let's go right into it. So here we are. I've done a little flat wheel just to show you guys how simple a wall design can be. I got a stone brick base, but you can use whatever blocks as long as you know what blends well together. So let me show you what I'm going to build with first, which is going to be oak wood. So I'm going to get oak planks, going to get an oak trapdoor, as well as glass, then I'm going to get a lantern, as well as dirt, oak leaves, and as well as, I almost forgot, oak logs and oak strip logs. So, you want to place, now you don't want to place it behind the wall, you want to place it beside the wall. So you can do whatever height you want, I'm just going to do 4 blocks high. Then I'm going to place oak planks, one behind what we've done. Stack it up all the way to the top. So now you can see, the wall's quite bland, it's one back, which gives it a little bit of depth. So it's 8 stone bricks across. So that's just my base, you can change a different one. But now we're going to actually work on this wall. Now, it's in Y1, which gives it a little bit of depth, which helps, but still looks like a bland wall. So we're going to add some dirt to the sides. Or if you don't like the dirt, you can always add stripped out log, or you can add whatever block you want that seems fitting. So now we're going to add oak trapdoors to the side, just to cover it up and give it less of a pop on the sides. Now we're going to add 2 oak leaves on the top, both sides. You can customize the height to whatever you want that seems fitting to your wall. But if you don't like the stripped log, you can always add dirt. So now we've added little plant pots on the side. They look very nice and gives the wall a little bit of texture, a little bit of colour. Now we're going to add a small window or a big window. Wait, no. I'd prefer a 2x2, but you could do a larger window. It depends on what your wall size is. So now we've done that, but now it looks strange because we've textured the plants, not the wall. Well, not the glass, I should say. So now we're going to add oak trapdoors to the side again, which makes it look like shutters that are opened. So now this is the wall. It's simple, it's nice, it works. It's a really simple wall to get started with building. Now we are just going to go and move on to our doorway. Just the same again, building up with oak planks. Now we're stuck with this bland wall again, which is going to be our entranceway. So we'll break 4 blocks just for our doors. Now we actually have to properly start working on our entrance. So let me get all the blocks I need and I'll show you how to build a detailed doorway. So first of all, we're going to start with stone bricks going up like this, or you can just choose a more simple design like I am, which is just going to be 1 stone brick wall going out. Now you may be wondering, why do I have coarse dirt, dirt path, and a stone block in my inventory? Well, I'm going to be making a little path towards the doorway. A little path is always nice to have, especially because they're so simple. At least to me, because you can just blend random materials together, and as long as they look nice, it's fine. So I'm going to put in some dirt paths in between some of the blocks. Now I'm going to put coarse dirt, which is mostly going to be my base of this path. Now, you don't want to have too many patterns like alongside the same block area. Like, you can see this here is more so connected, and you don't want that. You want it to be like a rough looking path. So now you want to break a few blocks and just put a little pattern into the path. So now that's a little path. It looks nice, simple. Now we need to actually work on the doorway. So now we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get our oak logs back and our oak trapdoor back. So we're going to do the same again we did for the other wall. Use an oak log. We can use dirt. So I'm going to do the exact same thing again to add a little bit of colour. So now we're going to add oak slabs to the top. And you can extend it out as far as you want, or you can just keep it like that. But I like to extend it out a little bit more. So I'm going to extend it out. Gonna add oak fences. Now as you can see, it's a nice little shelter area as you're going under your door. Now what you could really do is you can keep the stone walls there, and if I actually did it properly, you could put lanterns on the top. Let's break this. Actually do it properly. I need to just put this one block out. So, oak slab. Then we do this little part. Cross. Go across. Then, as you can see, I'm going to put another oak slab under them to make a block, just so it looks nicer. Just so it isn't all slab and has some little extra block. Now as you can see, it goes further up. So now we can place 2 lanterns on the top, break these 2, and now it looks nice. So I'm going to set into the middle of night. As you can see, it glows up the doorway without being able to see the lanterns until you walk under the little platform hider we have. And this also looks good at night. Looks very nice. Now you can literally do this with any type of wood in the game. So I'm going to do exactly that and show you what it looks like with 2 different types of wood. So now as you can see, I replaced it with spruce instead of oak. It works still really well. And for the final wood type, what we are going to be using is cherry wood, which still looks insanely nice. But only this, and only this, for cherry wood. The only bad thing is the stone walls don't really fit in. Now, you could use a different type of wall if you really wanted to. Just use whatever wall you think would fit. Something that doesn't give it too much of a color change like I just did. Just use whatever wall you think would look good, or you can use maybe polished or stone cinnabar wall. It's really your choice. It just depends on what material you're using.